Yuri Ilenko is 90 years old. He is the oldest photojournalist at the Ukrinform news agency. He's been taking photos for the service for decades.
Here is Ivan Mykolaichuk, this is Gagarin, this is Titov, this is me with Marines. This is a Black Sea regatta, and this was taken in Paris.
Yuri has been working at Ukrinform for 50 years. Becoming a photojournalist wasn't his first choice. He graduated from law school.
You will never be a lawyer because a person who gets a taste of journalism will never go back. And this is what happened. I worked as an investigator for a few years, but I didn't get along with the region's prosecutor, and I left to work for the Ukrainian Radio Telegraph agency.
That was what Ukrinform was known as until 1990. The agency was renamed after Ukraine gained its independence. The office of Ukrinform is located in a historic building in the center of Kiev.
Actors and poets lived here. This balcony was good for speeches. I think Mayakovsky spoke here because he lived in this room. It was a deluxe room, and some people say that he was here that he recited the poem, "Come in Moscow, don't grin with jokes at Ukraine."
Now, a large photograph of Roman Sushenko hangs from the balcony. Russia illegally sentenced the Ukrinform correspondent to 12 years in prison on espionage charges. Ukrainian officials say these are trumped-up charges and have repeatedly called for his release.
We worked together, we talked a lot. When he wrote large interviews, I approved all the topics.
After World War II, the agency's archives were moved to Moscow and have yet to be returned to Kiev. But there are a few 100-year-old reports that were saved.
The first publication was in 1918 about Hetman Skoropadskyi, who took up his duties. He founded the first national news agency.
Ukrinform is one of the largest Ukrainian news agencies. In the nearest future, the management plans to open a bureau in the US. Hirori Tichy will work in New York.
I've always wanted to work for Ukraine and for Ukrainian media, especially for a national agency.
Ukrinform has the largest photo archive in Ukraine. It features 500,000 photos, which preserve the country's history. Reported by Vitaly Bakumenko, UATV.